Good morning, West Hartford. I'm telling you guys, it is a beautiful, beautiful Monday morning, Memorial Day, Monday morning. Thank you for joining us here on WHCi. We really appreciate you. My name is Chris Printis. Good to see you all once again. As I was just saying, it's a beautiful day. I don't know if you guys remember, earlier this week, it was rainy, it was dreary, it was cold, it was windy. Right now, whole different world. We couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day than this. The families have turned out. They're out here with their dogs. They're eating ice cream. They're eating cotton candy. They're out there. The kids are playing in the grass. Balloons are everywhere. The festivities are on and happening. And everybody is waiting for the parade to begin. And we were just treated moments ago to a military flyover, the Connecticut Air National Guard's 103rd Airlift Wing. They provided a military flyover. It was an airplane that was called the C-130H Hercules. And boy, was it a hulking machine. That thing was crazy. It was a beautiful display of precision and military accuracy, and that's what we're here to celebrate right now. We're here to celebrate our folks in uniform, because everybody gave some, but some gave all. And today we remember those folks. So West Hartford thanks its veterans, for sure. Never more thankful than when you're in WHCi thinking about the folks in uniform who sacrificed everything so that we could celebrate a beautiful day like this. Thank you to all those who've served. Thank you for your service. We truly, truly, from the bottom of our hearts, deeply appreciate and thank you. Thank you, thank you, and thank you again. I've got some military members in my family. My brother-in-law he served in the Navy. A few uncles. I had an uncle in the Army. I had another uncle in the Air Force. I had a cousin in the Marines. All of them honorable discharges, served proudly, wore their uniforms, decorated with honors and medals, wore it with pride, served with distinction and honor. And we've got a lot of distinctly honorable veterans right here in WHCi. And they're still serving their community. They served their nation with honor and distinction, and now they're here in WHCi, serving their town with honor and distinction. And we can see that looking no further than the American Legion Post 96. They're celebrating their 103rd year of existence this year, and you gotta love that. You gotta love that longevity when your heroes go off to defend our nation valiantly, with courage, with honor. And then they come home and they stay heroes right here in town. That's what we've got. And in WHCi, we're very, very grateful for them. We're grateful for our West Hartford PD, as you see them biking up and down the way here, right down Farmington, around the corner over to Main Street, right over by Town Hall. That's the parade route, coming down straight through West Hartford Center, right down Farmington, and they make that right turn onto Main Street, ending the parade right at Town Hall. And you can look down the lane here. We're looking down Farmington right now. Packed on either side of the road, all the way down. I see American flags billowing majestically in the breeze right now. And I think I can see, if I'm not mistaken, we've got the Exchange Club slowly making their way down Farmington right now. And they're distributing little American flags to all the parade visitors, to all the parade goers right now. We're just getting ready. We're just prepping ourselves for what's going to be another awesome parade. I've done a couple of these parades here with West Hartford Community Interactive, and it's never a letdown. It's always a sight to behold. There's always a lot of high energy, a lot of really excited folks, a lot of really good music, a lot of great festivities. There's food out here. All these businesses are open for business. There's going to be a festivity right after the parade, right over here at the Veterans Memorial, where we honor our military service members. So if you want to stop by for that, feel free to come on down. You can watch us live on YouTube. If you're not able to do that, we're more than happy, excuse me. We're not just happy, we're ecstatic. We're ecstatic to bring this to you right in the convenience of your own home. Thank you for watching WHCi, by the way. If you haven't already, you can hit the subscribe button right there on YouTube, and it will give you access to everything that we produce. From Memorial Day parades to, we've got Hall and Conard graduation coming up in just a couple of weeks. So if you can't make it out to those, but you'd like to celebrate with the families of those hardworking students, you can do that with WHCi. We've got concerts, we've got plays that the local schools have put on. We've got different events from around town. I know a few months ago we did like Italian night over at Elmwood Community Center. We do all kinds of stuff. We get all around. A few weeks ago we even did an opera performance. WHCi kind of brings it all to you. So do yourself a favor, help us out, hit that subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the more we're encouraged and able to produce even better and better content as we move through the town, going from event to event. But today, let's stay focused on today's event. Very important day, Memorial Day Parade. Showing thanks, giving thanks, showing respect to those, some who sacrificed all for our freedom. So thank you, and thank you again. I see lots of people out here wearing their red, white, and blue. A lot of patriots lining the road here, lining the streets. And a lot of families out for a good time. We can be thankful and have a party at the same time. Hello, hi guys, how's it going? A lot of WHCi families out here finding their place along the parade route here so they can enjoy the festivities just like all the rest of us. I saw people lining up. The parade is supposed to start right about 10 a.m., so we're about to get underway momentarily here, but I saw people lining up along Main Street and Farmington Avenue as early as 9 a.m., an hour early, getting the prime locations. They brought their folding chairs, their lawn chairs out. People cycling, people skating, people out for jogs. It's a beautiful day. As I said, it's a beautiful day for pretty much any outdoor activity. Nice gentle breeze. Nice. I would say it's a beautiful day, right? It's a perfect day for the parade. We got a WHCi resident right here confirming that today is beautiful, ma'am?
It's beautiful. The best day of May.
It's the best day of May so far, right?
We have so much rain. I was ready to get a boat.
I was just saying the same thing. This week leading up to today has been cold and dreary, windy, rainy. And then today the sky opens up. I was going to say not a cloud in the sky, but we do have clouds in the sky. The only clouds are the beautiful angelic clouds, right?
Down, blessing us from God.
This is beautiful. What a beautiful day. This is awesome. Are you?
What a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. God is in control today.
I love this.
And always.
I love this. Thank you so much, ma'am. Enjoy the parade.
God bless you.
Enjoy the parade. Everybody's happy, WHCi. If you're not out here, you're not getting the full scope of it, but we are happy to bring you. We're happy to bring you what we can here on WHCi. My name again, hey guys, how's it going? My name's Chris Printis. We're here right at the corner of Farmington and Main Street. This is the parade route, so if you're not out here, if you live nearby, you can run on down. I see this truck pulling up the lane here right now. That's the Exchange Club. They're handing out tiny little flags, marking the beginning of the parade. As I was saying, we were treated to a military flyover a few moments ago. And that was the Connecticut Air National Guard paying us a quick little visit, you know. But all the families are out. We're getting ready. We got big stacks of cotton candy making its way down the street. For all your young ones, come on down. The parade's just about to begin. And we truly appreciate your viewership. I just can't wait to get started. Here comes this truck. This truck on the way down right now is a 1953 Ford pickup truck. That's the West Hartford Exchange Club right now. They're just ahead of the parade. They are the harbingers of something awesome. This parade is coming. It's coming soon. They're just getting us all prepared. They're getting us all ready. They're equipping us with little mini American flags, just to get the mood right? It's all about mood when you do something like this, huh? And everybody's feeling in a pretty patriotic mood. Obviously, our WHCi residents are in a singing mood, we just saw. It's that kind of day. We've got our veterans out. We've got our families out. I can't wait till I get down to this Exchange Club. I want me a tiny little flag. I got one last year. I need to get another one. Excited WHCi families. All here with their balloons. They're here with their cotton candy. Everyone dressed up in their patriotic regalia. Oh, the flags are getting closer and closer. I'm getting excited, guys. I'm getting really excited. And we got some awesome stuff coming down the pike this parade. I spent a lot of time over at Hall High School, and I did hear their marching band just last Friday getting ready for today. They were practicing, marching around the parking lot, getting ready for today, preparing themselves. And here comes the Exchange Club. Thank you very much. I got 2 flags. Look at that. Look at me. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. This is fantastic. Hey, WHCi. Check it out. The Exchange Club is here just ahead of the parade, handing out tiny flags to everybody. I got 2. Lucky me. Thank you for your service, sir. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we're getting ready. We're getting ready. Once again, we're right here at the corner of Farmington Avenue and Main Street. Right here in WHCi Center, up the road just a little bit from the town hall over at 50 South Main Street. Just in front of the Veterans Memorial is where WHCi is set up. That's where we've set up camp here. And once again, this day, I can't get over it. I can't mention it enough. This day is just beautiful. I didn't know what to expect coming into this week. You know, coming off of this week, rather, coming off of last week into this Monday. I had heard that the weather would be nice, but I didn't know it would be quite like this, especially given how cold, how windy it was just yesterday, just Saturday even. It was kind of chilly. It's kind of rainy. But the sky has opened up, and we've been gifted with a beautiful, beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cold, gentle breeze. This is the kind of day where you could do anything outside. And what better to do than honor our veterans? Boy, and I got to say, I told you before, I've done a few of these parades. I'm not sure that I've ever seen it this packed out here. Everybody's out. This is great. This is fantastic. And more are showing up. As I turn behind me, I see a gaggle of people showing up with strollers. They got their chairs. And in the distance, I can hear it. I can hear the horns piping up. It sounds like They're too far for me to see with the naked eye, but it's a marching band of some sort. And the excitement is building as the parade looks like it is officially underway. We've got our tiny flags. We've had our military flyover. The weather is beautiful. Everyone has turned out, and the parade is just about to begin. I can hear the drums. I can hear the horns. All of our WHCi families lining the streets, getting their last-minute cotton candy. Just before the parade gets into full swing, I can see lights flashing down the lane. I can see sousaphones and tubas. I can hear snare drums and basses. I see WHCi PD. I see WHCi Fire. Who's coming down first? Let's see. Once they get a little bit closer, we can get eyes on them and announce them proper. Right in the front here, you can hear them, you can see them. Our protectors right here, our local protectors, WHCi Police, leading off our parade. Letting everybody know that we're safe and secure, even while we celebrate. They've got our backs. We're appreciative not only of our veterans, but our boys in blue. They're watching our backs day and night, and we're thankful for them as well. A lot of them, military veterans as well. And here they come. I see cartwheels happening down the lane. People are excited. Was that cartwheel? She's a little far off for me to make it out perfectly, but I believe that was our mayor, Sherry Cantor, cartwheeling her way down Farmington Avenue. Approaching us right now. Yeah, that's them. We've got some state and town elected officials, including Senator Derek Slapp, State Representative Kate Farrar, and Jillian Gilchrist. We've got some town councilors there, including Mayor Sherry Cantor, the cartwheeler, Ben Winograd, Carol Blanks, Deb Poland, Barry Walters, Tiffany McGinnis, Mary Fay, Alberto Cortez, Mark Zydanowicz, and town manager Rick Ledwith. Following right behind them, why? That'd be the King Philip Middle School Marching Band. The King Philip Middle School Marching Band is led by Nathan Edwards. The band has nearly 200 musicians, all in step, playing in unison, and they're honoring Jim Cayley, Morgan Ruckert, Ira Samberg, Joseph Brody, Al Rosenfeld, Paul Vycinas, Art Yepes, Tom LaPointe, Nick Elevosky, Adam Evolsky, Egypt Oliver, and Vincent Sullivan. Let's give a quick listen and see how good they sound. folks. This is the King Philip Middle School Marching Band. Nearly 200 musicians. Our local youth right here. And pardon me, I did forget to mention that Lieutenant Seth Allen was also marching along with the local and state officials. Thank you for your attendance, Lieutenant Seth Allen. That was the King Philip Middle School Marching Band. Right behind them, we've got our police department color guard, and they're under the command of Lieutenant Matthew LaRiviere. Marching in step, here they are. Thank you to our WHCi police, and also thank you to our WHCi fire department. Fire department color guard and chiefs led by Lieutenant Ryan Shea. He's the West Hartford Department color guard. Fire chief Greg Priest is also here. Assistant chiefs Jay Silver, Adam Pacheco, and Fire Marshal Bob Grimaldi. I'm sure you're wondering what this vehicle is. This is the Bearcat. This is the police department's Bearcat armored vehicle. It's used for a variety of missions, including troop transport, rescue, tactical response. They're designed to provide ballistic and blast protection. They're known for their off-road capabilities, and they can navigate challenging terrain and assist in various emergencies. Followed by engine number 2 of our WHCi Fire Department, making its way down the road. WHCi Fire, we thank you guys for your bravery as well. That was our big red truck and our shift commander vehicle now passing us by. And here comes Conard High School Marching Band, led by Michael Wyatt. This is a 100-member band. They've got patriotic music, perfect for today's event. Let's take a listen. A little bit of God Bless America there from Conard High School's marching band. Did you hear that trill right there at the end? That was fantastic. A lot of skill on display by these youngsters. Here comes the American Legion Hayes Village Post 96. I said again, their sign right there says 100 years. It's actually a little more than that, 103. They're celebrating year 103 this year. Thank you very much to them for all of their bravery, for all of their service to the community. We had some Eagle Scouts carrying their banner. The Eagle Scout, Jacob Mooney, Senior Patrol Leader Zonder Boss. They're leading the American Legion contingent. The American Legion's nation's largest veteran service vehicle organization with nearly 2 million members and thousands of local posts worldwide. The Legion advocates for veteran services, members support youth programs, and promote strong national security. The American Legion Hayes Village Post 96 Color Guard, led by Brendan Boyle and Rock Goodwin, just made their way by. Members, veterans vehicles coming by now. American Legion Post 96 members marching in honor of their namesake, Aldo Hayes and Francis Village. They're commanders of Heidi Ann Mooney, Jim Cayley, Jeffrey Linden, Sam Rund, Rolf Knoll, Mo Frendette, Patrick Harrell, John Cotter, and Mike DeLuca. We've also got Rick Cooper, who's transporting his father, Ben Cooper, a World War II veteran who's 103 years old. Also here is World War II veteran Tony Allen, his friend Helen Morand, and Miriam Galarza. American Legion Auxiliary Unit, Hayes Village Post 96, The American Legion Auxiliary Unit Hayes Village Post 96 is celebrating its 101st year of service, and they're marching today in honor of all West Hartford veterans. Senior members include Jen McLeod, Elaine Kotler, Caitlin Corson, and junior members and Little Miss Poppy Sophia Kennenberg. We just saw Andrew Held in his 1971 VW Beetle. He's honoring Frank Theracroft. And coming down the lane now is Cub Scout Pack 161 right out of Duffy School. Proudly sporting their banner, proudly sporting the American flag, proudly sporting their own flag. That's Cub Scout Pack 161, representing Duffy Elementary School right here in Weha. Right behind them, that's going to be Cub Scout Pack 148 from Norfelt and Aiken Elementary Schools. Look how happy they are. Look at that. Everybody's having a great time. Everybody's enjoying their time out here today. How's it going, Pack 148? Oh boy. Here comes Bristow Middle School Marching Band. Leading the 3rd Division is Bristow Middle School Marching Band under the direction of music director Jesus Cortez Sanchez, and they're honoring Paul Hunnigan of the Navy. Let's take a quick listen. What a variety of instruments being sported by the Bristow Middle School Marching Band there. More than just your typical marching band instruments. Had a xylophone there, a handheld xylophone it looked like, right there at the end. Gotta love that. Hey, guess who's coming up next? We got the Girl Scouts of CT, West Hartford Color Guard, and Dancing Cookies, of course. Sporting all their merit badges, sporting the U.S. flag, and wearing cookie costumes to boot. Right behind them, the American School for the Deaf. American School for the Deaf. Girl Scout troop right out of the American School for the Deaf. That would be Troop 10421. Making their way down Farmington Avenue right now. Now approaching, we've got a Girl Scout troop right out of Charter Oak and Smith Elementary Schools. They're honoring Marine Lance Corporal Lawrence Philippon. And everybody's all smiles out here today. This is a beautiful day, guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful day and a beautiful, beautiful event. Here comes the Girl Scout troop out of Aiken Elementary School. Norfelt Elementary School also marching in honor of retired Captain Mark Giamateo. He's a U.S. Army Purple Heart recipient. The Girl Scout troop out of Morley School honoring James Campbell, a captain in the U.S. Navy in World War II. Girl Scout troop from Whiting Lane School. The Girl Scout troop from Brayburn Elementary. The Girl Scout troop from Walcott, the Walcott School Daisies. We've got the Walcott School Daisies, the school Brownies and Juniors honoring Second Lieutenant Michael Quinn and Robert Tyler Calfin. Girl Scout troop from Bugby honoring Captain Garrett Sheehan, Army National Guard, and then the Girl Scout troop out of Duffy. Girl Scout cadets from Bristow, Sedgwick, KP, all here. And here's the Sedgwick Middle School Band. The Sedgwick Middle School Band is led by Patrick Lennon. They're honoring Chris Bombara, a Sedgwick teacher and U.S. Navy veteran. And the Daughters of the American Revolution, Sarah Whitman Hooker chapter, they're honoring Thomas Hart Hooker. Knights of Columbus, CT Knights of Columbus St. Bridget Council honoring Vincent Vu. Look at these guys all decked out. I love it. The Knights of Columbus looking sharp. Looking sharp, and not just because they have bayonets with them. Gotta love those sashes, those berets. They've all got the shades. Oh, man.
Hi, Joe.
Once again, Knights of Columbus honoring Vincent Vu. They got a truck here. They're tossing something off the back of the truck. Not exactly sure what I'm seeing here. What do we got? What is this? They're tossing Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls of all varieties. Tootsie Pops. One just fell right in front of me, guys. Thank you. That was awesome. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, this is a heck of an event right here. I didn't know I was going to get candy here, too. This is great. Look at this red hot Thunderbird rolling on through. Right behind that Thunderbird, West Hartford Special Olympics, honoring Fred Catton, Steve Messinger, and veterans who are family members of the Special Olympic athletes. And here they are, waving their American flags proudly, sporting many, I don't know if you can hear, let me point the mic over there. I can hear the gold medals from here, ladies and gentlemen. Here come our Special Olympic athletes. Champions. A lot of familiar faces out here, too. I love it. Gotta love community, right? And you can't beat WHCi spirit. You can't beat WHCi community. When we come together, boy, do we show up. I love this. This is fantastic. The energy is great. The weather is great. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we've got a big group coming down the way here. I see excited children, I see excited dogs, I see kids in strollers, I see kids on their own 2 feet, I see kids on their parents' shoulders. What are we looking at here? Ladies and gentlemen, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's West Hartford Little League. Here comes West Hartford Little League. We've got the West Hartford Little League Miners Padres right in front here. Following them, West Hartford Youth Wrestling, the Fisher Cats, honoring all veterans. Look at all these happy families.
You know who's marching is Doc Summers.
There they are, waving to the camera. So excited. There's the Marlins of West Hartford Little League. They're the Reds of West Hartford Little League, the Pirates, the Mariners, the Phillies. All very, very excited. The Giants sporting their orange. The White Sox, ironically wearing black, but black and white match. You know, they're opposites. That works. Fashion-wise, you know. And here come the Giants. All of West Hartford Little League, the Dodgers, the Rays, the Cubs, the Angels, the Cardinals. Oh my goodness. The whole league is here. The Blue Jays. The Cubs. Look how excited the Cubs are. Look at that. Yeah. Hey, Weehaw, I don't know if you know anything about West Hartford youth sports, but the energy is high. If you've ever been to a youth baseball game, a youth football game, it's a pretty good time. You should check it out. They're here showing you a little bit of that energy right now. And here comes that youth wrestling league, the Fisher Cats. They're honoring all veterans. And thank you for your support. Thank you for your energy, Fisher Cats. Look at that. Got a little more West Hartford youth baseball coming down the lane here, honoring Ken Hungerford. And there's West Hartford Youth Baseball. Their American flags billowing in the breeze. Their energy not waning for a second. And they're all smiles, they're all waves for the camera. Once again, honoring Mr. Ken Hungerford. Following them, that's going to be Socceropolis LLC, honoring United States Marine Corps veterans. And here they come. Socceropolis. With classes, camps, and parties, Socceropolis will teach your kids everything they need to know to become soccer champions. If your young one loves soccer, maybe give them a look up. Socceropolis. Right behind Socceropolis is going to be Huang's Martial Arts. And here comes a ton of martial artists making their way down Farmington Avenue, accompanied by police. Oh, here's a display. Check out those moves. Look at that. I don't know if I can kick that high, you guys. That's actually really impressive. Oh my goodness, are we gonna see a brick? We're gonna break a, look at that. Very, very impressive. Huang's Martial Arts, they're breaking blocks and bricks right in front of us. And following Huang's Martial Arts will be the Hall High School Marching Band. Let's give a quick listen. High School's marching band is marching in grand style. Their director is Mr. Phil Giampietro. They did a fantastic job. As I said, I spent some time around Hall in the past couple of days. I've heard them practicing this little tune here. I know a couple of these kids personally, as I spent a lot of time working in the main office at Hall High School. Very talented group of youngsters here, very dedicated to the craft of music. And here comes our favorite right here, Be a Good Friend, Friends of Feeney. Who can argue with that message, yeah? Be a good friend. I know you've seen it all around town. Friends of Feeney honoring Lieutenant Colonel Rick Wells. Thank you, Friends of Feeney. Be a good friend. Listen, they're chanting it right now. Be a good friend. If I'm not mistaken, this is Mr. Eric Feeney right here, walking right in front of us. Be a good friend. Be a good friend. Be a good friend. Yes. Yes, we could all stand to be good friends, right? We could use some good friends in times like this. Human Rights Commission making their way down the lane right now, honoring Kristen Sowell, Michael Zakia, and Prut. Check it out. There's many ways to make it down the lane here. Be it on your own 2 feet, or be it with a wheeled device. Everyone's in this parade. Everyone's welcome to join. With their motorized modes of conveyance and otherwise powered modes of conveyance. I see a guy sitting down, like lying back in a bicycle. I don't know that I've ever seen that before, but you know, there's a first time for everything, and I kind of like what I see. It's like a lounging bike. It's pretty great. The West Hartford Ralliers coming through now. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes West Hartford Girls Softball League. A lot of fans of Mr. Ken Hungerford. They are also marching in honor of Mr. Ken Hungerford. We've got Girls Softball League coming down the lane here. Sporting all their sponsors, the people who make their league happen. As I always say, community doesn't just happen. We make community. Community is what we make it. And here in WHCi, we make community. We put it together. We put our backs into it. We put our hands into the nitty-gritty, and we get it done. And we build community here. And it's showing right now. This is the result. This is the result of dedicated community members building community, supporting community, helping one another, giving to one another. And when we all put our hands in, many hands make light work, right? We get to see awesome stuff like this. Not possible without a strong backbone, without a strong community. And WHCi is not lacking in community strength. So excited to be on camera, sporting their Friends of Feeney banner. Once again, this is West Hartford Girls Softball League honoring Mr. Ken Hungerford. The rookie division, the minor division, the majors division, all making their way down Farmington Avenue right now. Rumble, 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 they say. Following girls softball would be West Hartford girls lacrosse, making their way down Farmington Avenue right now. We're gonna stop for a second, make sure we can see that banner. They want to honor all those who served. I agree. I'm right there with them. Here comes West Hartford Girls Soccer League. A lot of athletes and musicians here in WHCi. You gotta love that. The youth today and leaders of tomorrow. Right here benefiting from all that community I was just talking about. You pour into the youth, and then they're prepared. When they become of age, they're prepared to lead the way into the future boldly. That's what this is all about. Honoring those who've given so much for us so that we can grow the next generation and continue to give. West Hartford Youth Soccer Association making their way down the lane now. You guys ever heard of the BARK bus? You know what that is? You know what the BARK bus is? Well, look on Farmington Avenue. You can find out what the BARK bus is. It's right here, right now. Dog Star Rescue. Dog Star for Veterans, which is a veteran-dedicated organization focused on matching specially identified rescue dogs to be companion dogs and to help heal the emotional wounds of military veterans. They're honoring Jack Rothman. Check out dogstarrescue.org. And following Dog Star Rescue, one of my favorites, a local favorite, CERT, Community Emergency Response Team. All volunteer, all giving. Listen, these are some of your first responders here, and they volunteer to do it. They volunteer any skills that they have. If they're veterans themselves, they bring those skills free of charge to the town of WHCi, you know? If they're educators, if they're paramedics, if they're doctors, they free of charge bring those skills, that expertise here to WHCi. Got to be appreciative of that. Community Emergency Response Team, a big thank you to this team for volunteering to assist with the coordination of over 2,000 parade participants today. It's not an easy task. CERT is honoring their coordinator, Bob Hilborn. He's a U.S. Coast Guard and Specialist, Raymond Massey of the U.S. Army. Fantastic. And here's some vehicles from our Department of Public Works. Always hard at work. Always hard at work is our Department of Public Works, keeping our streets clean, keeping our streets free of debris, and keeping them safe. When those snowstorms blow through, when those nor'easters hit us, they're the ones to get our power back up and running. They're the ones to clear our streets for us. Always thankful for them. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, you can see Farmington Avenue beginning to fill with pedestrians, with strollers, with WHCi citizens. Hey, West Hartford. That marks the end, the official end of our parade, but we're not quite done. We're not quite done with the festivities. We do have a ceremony coming up to honor our veterans. Hey, right over at the Veterans Memorial, right here at the corner of Farmington Avenue and Main Street. You can hit the Veterans Memorial in just a few minutes. We're going to be honoring our veterans with a special ceremony there. If you can make it here in time, please do. If you can't, well, good luck for you. We got it covered for you. We're bringing it to you live here on WHCi on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of this. We really thank you for your viewership. And to all of our service members here in WHCi, thank you. Thank you, and thank you again for your service. We really, truly appreciate you. We love what you've done for us, and we can't thank you enough. Hey, West Hartford, we love you. Stay beautiful, and we'll see you in a little bit over at the Veterans Memorial for the service, the ceremony that we'll have for our veterans. Stay beautiful, WHCi.
And it worked out great.
Until the winter.
Okay.
You want to walk the square? Go. go. Oh, you can come this way.